right, guys, welcome to Module 2, and this is one of my favorite modules. Reason being, I am a creative person, so I love to share the creating compelling content with other people. Here's what I want to address, though, before you get overwhelmed. It does not matter if you don't have a creative bone in your body. The coolest thing about our day and age is that there are some amazing apps that will do everything for you. I mean, literally, I think I'm going to do a part 2 of this module actually to show you guys just how easy it is to create some awesome stuff. But what we're going to talk about in this module is we're going to go over how to create your own quotes, positive images to attract new followers, how to get your pictures to stand out from a crowd. So, you know, when you're scrolling through your Facebook or you're scrolling through your Instagram and you see those pictures that just absolutely stand out to you and you're like, wow, that's pretty rad. Well, that's what I want to share with you. So I want you to know I'm going to give a ton of examples. I'm going to be using different network marketing companies. So if you don't see something from your specific company, don't worry, guys. This is where you can pause again, kind of see how you can use it for your business. But I am going to give a wide variety of how to create compelling content and what, makes your picture stand out from the crowd. So these are two of my favorite apps. I use InstaQuote and Over. Now, I know that Over is not available for Android, and so what we're going to do is same as I mentioned in module number 1. Anytime I mention there's going to be a PDF, it's going to be right below any of the videos. So I will go ahead and add the same PDF from module number 1. It's just a list of apps that you can use for an Android, or if I mention any additional apps that maybe I don't show the actual logo and what it looks like, you guys can find the information there. So InstaQuote and Over. I love these apps because they are super easy to use and you can create your own positive quotes and positive messages. Now, some people always say like, oh, Tarlise, you're always putting positive stuff. Like, come on, doesn't it get old? Guys, that's what people like. People like to be happy. People like to see positive things. There's so much negative stuff going on in the world that, a positive quote here and there is like, awesome, I love it. So the InstaQuote app is one of my favorites. So you can either get the free version, which will say InstaQuote on the bottom, or you can pay, I believe it's 99 cents, and you can watermark your own username or website. And we're going to go over watermarking in just a little bit in this module. So these, the one on the right is not mine. I found that one on Instagram. The one on the left is. And I saw that quote on someone else's Instagram and I thought, that's a pretty cool quote. I want to make my own. So I went to Google Images. I typed in nail polish, found a Google image that didn't have any copyright infringements or anything. I saved that to my phone and then I went into the InstaQuote app. I'm pretty lazy, and as I mentioned in module 1, I like to save time. So what I do is when I come up with quotes, if they're long or if I don't feel like typing, I'll just speak it right into my Siri. She's usually pretty good about it. I'll speak right into my Siri, and there you go. Wham, bam, totally fast, done. So you can see the middle picture. It's a selfie that I took of myself, and then I thought, you know what? That selfie's cool, but let's make it more interesting. Let's make it stand out. Everyone posts selfies. Let's do something different. So I put a quote that says she turned her can'ts into cans and her dreams into plans. Everyone loved it. You know why? Because I just took that one extra step to do something different. So guys, the next app is Over. So all I'm doing is really just taking quotes, something that I found online that I like that someone else maybe posted. And oftentimes I will just directly share from that person. We'll talk about sharing other people's content in just a little bit in this module. But sometimes I'll share and sometimes I'm like, you know what? I want to create my own. So Over app is an app that allows you to do things like this where you can pick a coffee, you can pick hearts, you can pick stars. There's a bunch of different actual figures and I don't even know what you call them, symbols, if you will, or you can just pick a font. There's tons of fonts to choose from. So InstaQuote and Over are my favorite. They're the ones that I use the most because I'm most familiar with them. So like I said, guys, find one that works for you. whatever it is, and stick with that and get really good at using it. So these are, the Over app is one that's very comfortable to me. I can literally knock these out in about 60 seconds, and so it's easy. But you guys can see, if you were scrolling through your newsfeed and you saw these, a picture of a sky or just a picture of a shake or even the picture of, the Rolls Royce, those are cool. Like, I like it. But see if you take a few minutes, 1 to 2 minutes, to add your own little flair to it, if you will. You can see on these right here, I have my name Tarlise. This is for my weight loss account, so it's kind of small on this, but it says weight loss success. And then here it says Tarlise Rideau. So I just made it my own. I put a fun quote, and it's going to stand out. When people are scrolling, now they're like, oh, that's a cool, oh, I like that song, or I like that quote. Oh, what is that? A chocolate banana protein shake? I went a step further. I could have just posted a picture of a shake because I'm in health and wellness, but I decided to not only tell people what kind of shake it was, but I also put the recipe below. Guys, those are the little things that are going to allow you to stand out from your competition. So let's use Isagenix, for instance. A lot of people sell Isagenix. Okay, I get it. So if you're selling the same products as another person, what is going to set you apart? How are you going to get your content to be the one that stands out to other people? And it's by adding these simple little things that make your picture different. So I'm also going to talk about, there's another 3 additional apps that I love, and we'll put it in the PDF as mentioned, Word Swag. I'm going to show you guys a few examples. I love it. When I came out with the original Insta Influence version, I had no idea what Word Swag was, and it's so cool because it literally does everything for you. I'm going to show you guys a couple examples. The middle one, ABM, is called A Beautiful Mess. It's another app that allows you to put fonts, different symbols. Same one with Rana Designs. Rana Designs does the same. Now, these are a little bit more girly, so for those of you men that are like, I don't want hearts on it, I don't want flowers, that's okay. There's still some really cool fonts, some different symbols that you might want to look. Normally, I don't really pay for apps. I always get the free versions unless I want to get rid of a watermark, as mentioned in this right here. So I don't want this InstaQuote on there, so I paid the 99 cents so that I could do whatever I want. I usually use all free apps. The Word Swag, A Beautiful Mess, and Rana Designs, they're all between 99 cents and $2.99. Here's the deal, you guys. In the App Store, whether it be iPhone, whether it be Droid, whatever, there are a ton, literally hundreds of free apps. So don't feel like you have to spend money if it's not in your budget. If you're just getting started, I mean, as I mentioned in Module 1, I didn't even have $1 to spend on an app. I get it, guys. So just find an app that works for you and run with it. Utilize free apps though. One thing that I want to tell you guys is on my phone, the iPhone allows you to create different folders on your iPhone. So I put all of my apps together, and you can see there's quite a few because I have 3 pages. I actually have 6 pages, but there I put all of my apps together, and then I put my notes section right by my apps. The reason I do that is because every time I'm in Instagram or in one of my other photo apps, I need to access my notes for the hashtags. Once again, guys, I'm just trying to help you save some time. So, I mean, that's awesome if you ask me, because I can just pop right over, one app over, and get my notes. My hashtags are going to be separated so that I can pull them into my app and use them quickly. So here's a few more examples of a couple different apps. As mentioned, they're going to be in the PDF, but how can you kind of step outside of the box and make your pictures different? So the picture on the left, I was laughing at myself because I don't know about you guys, but I don't think it's possible to take a selfie on the first shot. And so I was kind of making fun of myself. And when I posted this, I said, okay, is it just me, or does anyone else have to take 10 selfies or 8 selfies? And I just used the app called PicFrame, which allows you to put several pictures into one. And I posted it on my Instagram. You guys, it got a ton of traffic, a ton of people commenting on it and liking it, because I said, am I the only one that has to take numerous selfies? And people were like, oh my gosh, me too. Yes, yes, ha, ha, ha. So it's just fun stuff like that where you're asking questions, you're using calls to action, and you're engaging people. And I'll tell you what, had I just posted a regular selfie, sure, that's cool, but once again, we're wanting to create something that is going to make people stop when they're scrolling through. Once again, InstaQuote allows you to create your own quotes. PicFrame, as mentioned on the right, I was on Fear Factor. I was trying to tell someone, they're like, what did you do? Oh, I swam in squid and this and that. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to put it together in one picture and kind of tell the story. Stuff like that, you might think, oh, okay, well, that doesn't have anything to do with network marketing, Charlize. Stay tuned. So this is word swag that I was talking about. So guys, all I did was type in, I love network marketing, and it allows you to pick different styles along the bottom. So this is one style, this is another style, this is another style. Guys, do you know how long that would take you to do on your own? I mean, how cool is that you can simply, MLM rocks. It picks it for you, and all you do is type in the text. So guys, there's a ton of apps like that. Here's the thing though, a lot of people don't want to take that extra step. They don't want to, they're like, oh, whatever, I'll just put a regular picture. These are the things that are going to set you apart. And if you don't want to use that background, you can use these same exact fonts on a picture of your own. So just to show you, I use the same app that we were just talking about, Word Swag. This is a picture that I took in my front yard of a rose, and this is a picture that I took in San Diego last weekend. So you can use the same thing if you don't want to use a pre-made background that they give you, which they give you a ton. So if you don't have a cool picture, you can use one of their backgrounds. But if you do have an awesome picture, look how cool that is. And guys, it took me literally a minute because all I did was type create the dream, or actually I think create the dream was already in there. It was a preset that I could pick, but this quote, for instance, was also a preset quote. So all I had to do was pick my picture and put their quote over. Stuff like this, people think, oh gosh, I can never make that. That's a lot of steps. I don't want to do it. Guys, utilize apps. I'm telling you, Word Swag, A Beautiful Mess, Rana Designs, InstaQuote, over. There's a ton of them, and there's more in the PDF that I'm going to put in this module. Use and utilize them because it sets you apart. Here's another one that I use. It's just me at the beach, and I put a quote saying, man cannot discover new oceans unless he has the courage to lose sight of the shore. Ton of engagement on that picture. It's just me, enjoying the network marketing lifestyle, being able to do what I love and having fun. And I just threw a quote on it. Took me a minute. The one on the right is PicFrame and PicCollage. All I'm doing is, I just enrolled in Marie Forleo's B School. I was super excited. And so I just put a little collage together. Something like that is fun. Sure, I could have just posted one of those pictures, but see how this sets me apart? It kind of stands out. Here's another example. And this is awesome because this is actually from Word Swag. They said, turn your plain updates, so just the regular text, into something really cool like that. You're typing out the same thing that says, thanks everyone for the anniversary wishes. And look how awesome it looks like that. So these are actually examples from my own Instagram account. And guys, all of these are just using the overwrap. This is the overwrap. This is the overwrap. This is the overwrap. I mean, how easy is that? So I want you guys to really take a second after this module and think, what pictures do I already have on my phone that I can use and kind of update and, make look a little bit prettier? Or how can I create some content of my own? How can I use one of these pre-made backgrounds and pictures to express myself? And guys, it doesn't have to be all about your network marketing company. Moving forward in these slides, I'm going to give specific network marketing examples, but up until now, it's just, what can you do that's fun, that's creative, that kind of sets you apart? I mean, if you just post plain, boring pictures all the time, people are going to be like, nah, well, I don't know, her account's cool, but she doesn't really do much. So let's get creative. So I really strongly suggest giving interesting tips or how-tos. So I have a private Facebook group. It's an Instagram group, but it's on Facebook, and I always give creative tips like this to the group. So I thought I would love to share them with network marketers. How can I think of something that would be beneficial for network marketers that's going to allow them to step outside of the box? So if you are in a network marketing coffee company, what are some ways that people can use your product outside of the box? I mean, anyone can sit and post a picture of their coffee on Instagram. That's no fun. What if you did a fun picture of different people using your product for a coffee scrub? Things like that. If you're not in a coffee company, okay, stop right now and think, what's a way that someone could use my product creatively? I have a lot of girls that I work with from Younique. Did you know that you can use their pigments to chalk your hair, which is really popular right now? A lot of people probably didn't know that. So a lot of people in Younique are posting pictures about the eyelashes and different makeup techniques. That's awesome, but think outside the box of a way that people could use your product that not a lot of people are thinking. And if you're listening to this right now and you're going, well, everyone knows it now, this is just one example of many. So I know some people that are probably watching this are in World Ventures or Paycation Travel, and they say, well, how can I be creative with my product? I mean, I sell travel. It's, I'm not going to be giving away a travel kit. Like, what do I do? Guys, give people a little instruction on how to pack a carry-on, how to fold your clothes, how to travel with kids. You really need to just step outside the box, because network marketing is awesome. I love it. I owe a lot to network marketing, but there are a lot of this out there. So what you want to do is you really want to set yourself apart and see something like this. Guys, this does not take a long time to do. I mean, take some items that you have from your home, lay them on the carpet, and make a picture out of it. This right here is any simple photo app, photo editing app. You can do that. And that would literally take you just a couple minutes. But I'll tell you what, and I happen to know because I search for it on Instagram, not a lot of people from World Ventures or Paycation Travel are doing this. So why not you? Why can't you do it? I mean, if you ask me, it's pretty cool. So Canaway, a lot of people are, how do I promote that? I don't know. Everyone's just posting pictures of the little vapor things, and I don't know what to do. So I'm not telling you to make any sort of medical claims at all. These are just some examples that I found online that I thought were pretty cool, because as I was searching through the Canaway hashtag, I saw these and I thought, wow, that's an interesting spin on it. So they're showing uses of hemp seed oil, showing whey compared to hemp, etc. Guys, whatever you can think that's outside the box, do it. Because I guarantee, as crazy it seems like to you, when someone is searching that hashtag, if your picture is the one that stands out from the crowd, if your picture is the one that's a little bit different, guess who's going to get the most eyeballs? You're going to be like an eyeball magnet onto your product. So next thing is, if you guys are in health and wellness, I know there's a lot of you. I am. Ocean Avenue, ViSalus, Modere, Skinny Fiber, Plexus Slim, It Works, whatever company you guys are in, Visai, I always say it wrong. I'm sorry, you guys. But whatever company you guys are in, instead of just posting, the same stuff, which everyone's posting, before and afters. I mean, I posted a lot of before and afters, but think outside the box. Okay, how can people use my product? These are a few examples that I've personally used. These are from my account. So I posted a picture of a protein iced coffee. Now, guys, take away all the wording, take away the hearts, take away the coffee mug. If I just posted a picture of my protein coffee, just me holding it, would you guys stop as you're scrolling through pictures on Instagram? I'm going to go ahead and say no. However, I say Chris Pell body, peanut butter mocha, protein iced coffee, and then I gave the recipe. You would not believe how many people were like, holy cow, I didn't know I could put my protein powder in my coffee. That's awesome. Same thing right here. I was craving kettle corn one night, and I was thinking, oh my gosh, how can I make kettle corn that's not super bad for me? I used some vanilla protein powder with popcorn, tossed it while it's hot, and I just gave the examples. And as you guys can see in the background, there's a Vima body, packet in the background. I mean, I'm doing product placement pretty well. I blurred it out so it's not totally dominant. But guys, there's stuff like that that I know other people are not doing. Here's another protein powder recipe for brownies, and give the brownie recipes. Guys, you can go on to Pinterest and you can get recipes. I always give credit. If I don't come up with the recipe myself, I always give credit to who I found it from. If I find it on Instagram, I'll tag that person. But these are things that set you apart. Now, if you're thinking right now, well, you're doing it, so it's not that creative. You know, obviously there's going to be other people doing it. Okay, so set yourself apart. There's so many apps, there's so many options. Think of ways that you can go outside of what everyone else is doing, because I guarantee if you're looking at any of these companies' hashtags, most of the pictures are the same. So go to your hashtag for your company or for weight loss or whatever you're searching for and see what everyone else is posting. And I don't know about you guys, but if everyone else is going right, I want to go left. I want to do something different. So these are just examples of what I've done, but think of what you can do to set yourself apart. So this app is used PicFrame. There's another app called Diptyque. You can use that to put several pictures in one. This one is from the Over app. So use Over. This one's Over as well. Like I said, there's hundreds and hundreds of apps out. What matters is that you're creating something that sets you outside of the box. So speaking of unique, I thought that this was amazing, because if you're scrolling through, which one are you going to stop on? I know which one I'm going to stop on, and what an awesome idea. So what is a way that you can make people stop when they're scrolling? I'll tell you what, the one on the right is not bad. I mean, those are awesome examples. However, there's a lot of people doing that right now. One other thing that I do is, guys, have fun and joke around. I mean, we are like the 3% network marketers. We get a bad rap, and it's okay. Have fun. This is a picture that I posted on mine. No, is this one of those pyramid things, or give me all your money? Guys, joke around, have fun. You don't have to post every single thing business. It doesn't have to be all about your network marketing company. But when you do post about your network marketing company, make fun of it, have fun, do something creative. It doesn't have to be cookie cutter, because no one likes cookie cutter. One thing that I do really want to bring up, because I know firsthand, and this was a huge deal for me, and I've had to literally cease and desist people from using my pictures, but guys, watermark your photos. If you I'm not saying you have to watermark all of them, but please trust me that if you are in health and wellness, or if you are in a company, along that line, people are going to use your pictures, especially if you have great results. And speaking of before and after pictures, guys, it's awesome to use other people's, but I'm telling you, if you really want to step up your game as far as the network marketing before after weight loss space, have your own pictures. Those, like, people will literally lose their mind, because they're like, holy cow, is that you? And if you don't, or you haven't seen the results, absolutely share someone else's. But I'm telling you, this has been a absolute game changer for me. I mean, guaranteed, you're going to get a lot more business if you're able to show your own testimonials. If not, that's fine. Show other people's. But, I didn't want to ever show my picture on the left. I was like, that sucks. It's awful. But you know what? It gets more people's eyes on it. So as far as watermarking your pictures, so here's one example. Here's another example. And you guys, you can use whatever app you want. Here's another example. Here's another example. So you can do whatever you want, or have, some people like it very discreet and teeny. That's fine. Some people like it big, bold across the middle. That's okay also. One thing that I do want to let you know, though, and reason being is because it's happened to me numerous times, is that people will take this picture. If you're putting your watermark on the bottom left or bottom right, they will crop it out. So I've had people that will just cut that right out and use my picture anyway. So if you are going to watermark, this is an awesome way to do it, because they won't be able to cover it. Or this one, move it a little bit higher. Just speaking from personal experience, I used to always put it on the very bottom right, and people would cut it out and use it anyways. Nothing against anyone. I'm just saying, if you are worried about your pictures being used, because I have had people from other weight loss companies using my pictures as theirs, it's caused just a big drama because I don't want my name on someone else's product, especially if that's not how I lost my weight. So if you're worried about anything that you want to get credit for, just put either your website or go ahead and put your name. So this is my username right here. This is my username. That's my username. And on this one, it's my website, and that's my website. So there's different ways to watermark it. So you can see this person has it really bold with their username. This person has it kind of teeny on the top with their website. Here's a couple more examples. Paige Hathaway, she's in the health and wellness space. She puts her logo on the bottom of all. So does Bod Blast, and this is Wholesome Daily. Doesn't put a website or anything, just puts their name. So however you guys want to do it, I'm just saying that the more awesome, if you will, the more awesome your content is, the more people want to share it. And I'm going to talk about sharing apps in a second so you can see how to properly share people's stuff, but I'll be really honest, people will just do a screenshot of your photo, share it, and not give you credit. So it's really up to you. Personal preference. This is just how I do it, and this is how I know works. So one thing that has gotten a ton of likes, a ton of interaction, a ton of people sharing it, tagging people, is using calls to action. So these are a few that I've created, saying tag someone who has motivated you to improve your life. I tagged a few people originally when I posted the picture, and then it was awesome because everyone that came to that picture or that commented on that picture, they were tagging someone that motivated them. It was so cool because it was just a huge like train, if you will. Everyone was giving shout outs and tagging other people, and it was just kind of fun. Another one is double tap if fitness changed your life. This is a cool one that I created, and if you guys can create any sort of these for your personal brand or yourself, it's awesome. If you notice when you're scrolling on Instagram, and I'll show you guys this live later, but if you guys are scrolling through Instagram and you double tap on a picture, the heart will appear on the picture. So that's what's really cool, is when the person double taps on this picture from their app, it's going to show a heart right there. So it's just something fun. This one also, tag your favorite workout partner. As you guys can see, I have a weight loss account, so I took these directly from my account. So that's why they're all workout, if you guys are wondering why. But use calls to action. Tell people what to do. Tag your favorite person. Tag someone that motivates you. Double tap if. Double tap if. You're letting them know what you want them to do, and 9 times out of 10, they're going to listen. So going into the network marketing portion, guys, share lifestyle photos. Network marketing freaking rocks. So let everyone know. You know, this is a picture that I posted on my account because I was traveling. I travel a lot. You can see this middle picture says, I'm so grateful for my lifestyle. I'm always taking pictures off of the airplane wings. You can see the picture on the top right. My baggage is always overweight. It's like a running joke. But stuff like that, show what you're able to do. Show the lifestyle that network marketing is giving you. And if you're just getting started in network marketing, you're like, well, Charlize, I still have a job and this, that. It doesn't matter. I guarantee that there's something that you've been allowed to do. I mean, even if it's taking a few minutes to go and pick up your children early from school because you were able to not have to be at work, whatever it is to you, let people know. You know, I'm in health and wellness, and so I take a lot of selfies at the gym. It might be annoying to people, but here's the thing. I can take a selfie at 11 at the gym, at 2 in the afternoon, at 6 in the morning, at 4 in the afternoon. It doesn't matter. I'm able to do that because I work for myself. I work from home. I have the ability to do whatever I want. And so things like that, you might think like, well, no one wants to see where I'm checking in, or I worked from Starbucks today. No one cares. Yes, people do. I don't know about you guys, but when I was in my 9 to 5, I was on a very strict schedule. I only got a specific amount of time every day. And so I would see these other lifestyle pictures that people were posting, and I was just absolutely amazed at what they were able to do. And all I wanted to do was get into working for myself. Like network marketing was so awesome to me. Just the thought of it, because I wanted that lifestyle. So, this is another one. Special events. Do you go to anything fun? I mean, I've been to a bunch of Laker games and I always take pictures. Now, this one has product placement in it. You don't have to show product placement, but it helps. It's cool if you can. I mean, no one wants to see your product in every picture, but there's some things that literally I wouldn't be able to do if it weren't for network marketing. And I love to be able to share that. So, I'm going to go over what not to do in a later module, but, I would much rather think that people are attracted to our lifestyle, what we are able to do, versus throwing stacks of money, showing, bank account stuff like that. Show the lifestyle, the luxuries that you are able to benefit from because of network marketing. So this is another one. I was very front row at a convention with 15,000 people. You bet your butt I took a picture right up by stage. And if you're thinking, well, Charlize, I can't really do that. It doesn't matter. What's something that you're able to do because of network marketing? I take pictures of my airline travel tickets. It's just another way that you can show your lifestyle. So this one's me. I checked into the airport, me just sitting there waiting for a flight. This one is another one. I said, I'm so grateful I'm flying again. This is me on a bike. One of my newest routines almost daily has been riding my beach cruiser to Starbucks to work on my home-based business. I love being an entrepreneur. I can work from anywhere. Guys, stuff like that, it might seem like you're like, meh, but you have to remember the people that you're trying to attract, the clients, the customers, the affiliates, the downline that you want to bring into your business, maybe they don't have that option. Maybe they don't have that luxury. And so you really want to share a lifestyle and show them what an entrepreneur, what kind of lifestyle it can provide, what kind of awesome, cool things you can do. These are just another couple examples. Me by the beach. Me working from home. Stuff like this is really what attracts people. People are always like, are you at the beach again? Are you traveling again? Are you doing this again? And I don't do it to show off, guys. It's not to show off. It's just to show, like, we're really flippin' fortunate, and I want to let people know what is possible. Another thing that I do that gets a ton of interaction is I show sneak peeks. I create curiosity. So this one is, I posted, about to shoot a video, can't wait to show you guys what it's about. This one, when I was an ambassador with ViSalus, I got to get company information as an ambassador before other people do. I obviously couldn't tell what it was about, but something like that, people are like, oh, I want to know, I want to know, I want to know. This picture over here, where you can see has almost, I think now it has over 100, but when I took this picture, 76 likes. I said, here's what's happening at my house on this wonderful Sunday. People were asking, what are you doing? What's going on? Da, da, da. Create curiosity however you can. If you guys have a new product coming out, because let's be honest, we always know a little bit before a product's launched. If you have a new vitamin, a new product, a new compensation plan, something new, we get it as network marketers before it's given. And even if we don't know that much about it, you can still create curiosity to the general public. You can still create curiosity to those that are not in the business but might be looking at your opportunity. Guys, you never know who's looking at your profile. You never know who's scrolling through your Instagram feed. And just because people aren't following you doesn't mean that they're not looking at what you're doing. And prime example is I had one of my quote unquote competitors the other day that was looking through my pictures and she accidentally liked some of them. And she went and unliked them, obviously, but you don't know who's looking at your stuff. And so, guys, just because someone maybe doesn't comment or say something directly on your pictures, there are eyes on your account. So why not create some curiosity? I mean, if they're already looking, and I spelled curiosity wrong. Is that how you spell it? Whatever. Anyways, why not create some curiosity? Another thing is, guys, show what your team is up to. Create interest as to why someone would want to join your team. So this is a picture. We rented a huge stretch limo. I mean, it's probably the biggest huge limo, all of us fit in that I've ever seen, but I wanted to take a picture of all of us and show like, oh my gosh, this is work. Are you joking? This is another picture of part of my team at a company event. This is another picture from when I was in Visalis showing events. I got to speak in front of, hundreds of people. So stuff like this really creates more curiosity. They see that it's real. I want to call a spade here because we're all network marketers. Guys, people get confused. They say, is this one of those pyramid things? Or, I don't know. I don't think that stuff works. I don't know. They have that sense of, they have their wall up, if you will. A lot of people don't understand network marketing. So by showing them a room full of people, like, yes, this is flipping awesome. There's thousands of people. There's hundreds of people. It brings their shoulders down. It makes them take a deep breath. They feel more comfortable because they see, okay, this is real life. So same thing, show what your team is up to. This is, I was running my team. I was trying to help them rank advance. And so we all met at a team member's house. As you can see, they're all cracking up, laughing, that we're having fun. It's a home meeting. Stuff like this makes people want to be on your team. Wow, Charlize, this is work for them. They're all having fun. They're sitting in an island with their laptops. That's awesome. This is another one. They're showing their products. This person showing him talking in front of a crowd in a room full of people. Same sort of thing, guys. I don't know about you guys, but I do a ton of Skype calls, a ton of ooVoo calls. And one thing about the internet in general, Facebook in general, just overall, is people can say whatever they want. Like, oh man, my team's blowing up. You guys have no idea, blah, blah, blah. Here's proof right here. You have this many people on your team showing right here. It validates that you really do have a team. It validates the growth. It validates that you're a leader, that you're stepping up and being a leader, taking action. Stuff like that, you might not think something like, meh, but I'll tell you what, guys, if someone is thinking about joining your team, if someone has been on the sideline, has been on the fence, has been watching you from afar, and you start posting stuff like this, they're going to be like, it's fear of loss. They're going to say, well, oh man, she's doing another call. Maybe I should get in. Oh, they're going to be above me. Okay, yeah, I want to look into it more. Here's another thing that I do is I had someone message me in my email because I had my email attached to a picture and said, hey, I'm contacting you an inquiry on Instagram. And so I took a screenshot of this. I used an app called Label Maker or Label Box, and I put this on, but I let people know. I put, wow, how cool is this to be getting emails from my Instagram pictures? It creates curiosity. People are like, wait, what do you mean? What's going on? Blah, blah, blah. A lot of us get free products. So if you guys are in a company or in a network marketing opportunity where you get free product, I just took this screenshot from my phone. And the post I posted this on Instagram, and the post was, wow, I can't believe I'm helping so many other people and I get my product for free. I cannot tell you how many people were like, what do you mean you get your product for free? Hold on, wait, what? I can do this for free? Hold on, So guys, you're creating more curiosity. You're showing what's going on in your business without having to show stacks of cash, without having to do screenshots of your earnings and stuff like that. You're showing what's going on in your business. You're showing your success, but you're not being flashy about it. It creates that curiosity. It gets people wondering, what are they up to? Another thing that I always did and this picture was taken before I was even signed up with the company, it shows people that you're in the mix, that, I leverage company leaders. I leverage 6 and 7 figure earners. I leverage people in the company that were on, the covers of the magazines, and I took pictures with them. Guys, one thing that is super important is I have an album on my Instagram, or I tag specific people on my Instagram. I have a board on my Pinterest. I have a specific album in my Facebook, and I make it an album of people that I admire, people that I look up to. And although I'm not with this company anymore, I still respect and honor these people. I think they're awesome. They're creating 6 and 7 figures in network marketing. They're freaking cool. But here's the thing. Before I was even in the company, I went up to these network marketers that I looked up to and asked them, hey, do you mind if I take a picture with you? Do you mind if I, talk to you? Do you mind if I ask you a few questions? I always ask them, what's one tip you can give me? So attached to these pictures, I put congrats to so-and-so on reaching this. I spoke with them and asked them this network marketing question. Here was their answer. So guys, utilize and leverage that. And for those of you that say, well, I can't get to an event. I'm just getting started. I don't have the money, or, oh, I'm too shy to go talk to people. If you're not able to meet them in person, this is an app that I use, Photo Repost. So what I want you guys to do is go follow those leaders. Go find those leaders. Just like I mentioned in Module 1, if they're part of your 5 to 10 people that you're following now, share their content. If you have a cool picture that they're sharing, or if they're sharing a picture from an event that you couldn't be at, use the Photo Repost app, repost their photo, and just say, hey, check this out from an awesome leader in my company, blah, 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 whatever you want to put. So just be able to leverage the people that you look up to. And it's not being dishonest. I mean, I genuinely look up to these people. It doesn't matter if I work in a company with someone or not. If people are doing what I want to do, if people are achieving the income level that I want to achieve, you can bet your butt that I'm sharing their content, that I'm talking about, that I'm going to ask if I can take a picture with them. Another thing is sharing the laptop lifestyle. So one cool thing that I love and I take advantage of all the time is that I can work from anywhere. Literally, if I have my cell phone or I have my laptop, I'm taking it and I'm working somewhere. So this is a cool picture. I mean, this guy's getting a pedicure while he's working on his laptop. These are some friends that are in Empower Network, but they're showing what they can do. They can work from anywhere. This is one from a coffee shop. Excellent example. Here's another one. I'm working, this is my job, this is my job, but look what's so cool. I've seen some that have their product placed on the table. I've done that before. Here's another one. I'm working from the beach, quote unquote. Guys, stuff like that is awesome. And it's just, if you're sprinkling them throughout every once in a while, like I'm telling you, people always contact me. Whoa, where are you working now? Hold on, you're doing this again? What's going on? And so it's just a cool way to leverage this awesome internet marketing, network marketing, MLM lifestyle that we're able to have. Another thing that I posted, these are 2 pictures talking about laptop lifestyle. I travel a lot. So I just took a Travelocity confirmation. This is an old picture, but a Travelocity confirmation where I'm like, woohoo, I'm going to the beach again. Or share a success story. Someone said they're down 10 pounds. Cool. Share it. Whatever you can do that's just kind of outside of the box. Showing successes. One thing that I'm going to go over extensively in the What Not to Do module is, guys, there are ways to attract people to network marketing, to our business, without having to be making crazy claims, without having to be like, whoa, you're going to make $1 million. All you got to do is spend 25. Just be honest. If you can't travel, if you can't do, whatever, guys, there's stuff, I guarantee you, regardless of if this is your first day in network marketing or if you've been doing it a while, there's stuff that you are able to do that you weren't able to do before you got into network marketing. So whatever it is, no matter how small it seems to you, share your fun and success. So one cool app that I want to bring up that I've been using recently is called Instaplace. And what it is if you are traveling, it's really cool. It'll use your GPS to it'll show a timestamp, the day, and it will show where you're at. It has a location sticker. And so, if you are on a beach in San Diego or you are at the zoo during the day with your children, whatever, this is a really cool app. There's a free version and there's a paid version for 99 cents. But this is a cool app that lets you show people where you're at. And this is another one of those apps like I was talking about With the previous app, with the, I can't even remember what the Word Swag. With Word Swag, is it does everything for you. You don't have to pick the font. You don't have to do all the stuff. It does it for you. I mean, all about time saving and time management. This is great. One other thing that is going to get a ton of eyeballs onto your account for several reasons is show rank advancements on your team. Show appreciation. Congrats, so-and-so, you hit diamond, you hit ruby, you hit silver, you hit whatever it's called in your company. Take a few minutes and give shout outs to people in your downline that are rank advancing, even in your upline that are rank advancing. Give appreciation. Reason being, you guys, is if other people that are potentially looking at your network marketing opportunity see that you're always giving congrats, that you're always looking out and you're always showing appreciation to your team, I'm telling you what, you are going to be a lot more attractive to them, because they're going to be like, wow, Charlize is congratulating another person. That one shows that you know what you're doing and that people on your team are seeing success, and two, that you appreciate the people in your organization. People love recognition. Grown men cry for it, or grown men die for it, and babies cry for it. People like to be recognized. So why not grab one of these, either a screen share, do a little screen share, or create something in an app and tag the person that is on your team. So here's another one. This is from Beachbody. This person just made this with an app. Here's one from Visalis giving congratulations. Here's one from Secret giving congratulations. Guys, it doesn't take that much time, but one, it really lets your team know that you appreciate them because you're publicly giving them congrats. And two, it allows other people to see what's going on in your team and to think, wow, what am I missing out on? I want to be part of that. So this is another one. This is from Limu. Not sure what this, I think this is from Beachbody and Zija. Same thing. Regardless of what it is, you guys, just give some congrats, show some love to your team. It really sets you apart from the crowd and what everyone else is doing. Now, I've given you a bunch of network marketing examples, but here's another one, guys. Don't make it all about business. I love reading. I'm definitely into personal development. I post a lot of food pics. You don't want, unless your account is specifically for your network marketing company, you want to show that you're an actual human being. You do not want to be, even though this is about network marketing, it's all for network marketers, you do not want to post nothing but your opportunity, because I'll tell you what, you are going to lose a lot of followers and you are going to upset a lot of people because they're going to think, oh, here's Charlize pitching her stuff again. So this one, you can see it's also over 100 likes now, but I said, finally unpack some more books. I need something new. What are you reading? I had 40 comments on my Instagram, which is awesome, and over 100 likes now because I asked a question. I asked what people were reading, and people were giving me examples of books that they think that I need. And here's another one. Don't make your profile all about business. Guys, what are your hobbies? What's something you're interested in? How can you include your family? How can you share your lifestyle? So you can see this is just a picture that I took. I put it in Instagram, cropped it, made it a square. But guys, look at all, I mean, this is within just a couple minutes. Look how many people liked my picture. It's because I'm not just sharing my opportunity. See, here's the thing. When you let people know that you're a real person, and when you're talking about your life in general, other things that you're interested in, even if someone wasn't maybe interested in your network marketing opportunity at first, if they see that they have other similarities with you, all of a sudden they let their guard down a little bit. So like they're like, oh, I'm into personal development. Hey, I've read that book too. Or, oh, hey, I like taking my kids to the park. I like, doing XYZ. I like the beach. So when you're not constantly posting about your opportunity and you're showing people that you're actually a real person, it lets them into your world. It lets them know that you're a real person. You're not just a bot behind the computer and sell, because no one wants to see that. So 2 additional apps that I love are Square Ready. So guys, I want to show you. So this is a picture that I had, and I wanted to post it on my Instagram. Well, as you guys can see, it wouldn't fit. So it like cut off the sides. So what Square Ready does is it allows you to shrink your picture so you don't have to cut it out, and it gives you a background. So here you can see a white background. Sorry guys, my allergies, the second module I've been coughing. So here you can see with the white background, and here is with an orange background. So whatever, if you're tying it in. But as you guys can see, here's the difference. Here is the picture how it would originally be, and it's cut off. And here is using Square Ready. See how awesome that is? So if you ever have a picture that you're like, oh man, I would love to use that on Instagram, but it's too big. Square Ready saves my booty a lot. A second one that I want to talk to you guys about is Sketch. Sketch is phenomenal. Someone says, do you guys know an app that lets you draw pictures, circles, stuff like that on your photos? And I put like this. What Sketch does is it allows you to put text. It allows you to put circles. You can do rectangles. Here you can see I put a bunch of arrows. And this is a cool one, is it allows you to blur out information. So as far as for this one, for instance, I didn't ask this guy to use permission to put his name on my course. And so I blurred it out. So what it allows you to do, and I'm just going to show you guys a little bit bigger. So what it allows you to do is, can you see how it's all blurred out? How awesome is that? That's pretty cool if you ask me. So what I want to leave you guys with is, what compelling pictures can you create for yourself and your brand? So is it making something with a coffee mask? Is it putting some cool font on your pictures that maybe other people didn't do? Is it using a side-by-side that maybe sets you apart? Is it asking people to tag their friend? Is it telling them to double tap? Is it showing pictures of your lifestyle? Is it, I mean, whatever it is, do it. Whatever seems crazy when you're like, oh, I want to do this. I want to post a picture like that. I don't know how it's going to look. Guys, I'm telling you, if it stops people in their tracks, it gets people interested in what you're doing, that's all that matters. Don't go cookie cutter. I mean, to be fairly honest with you, there's sometimes that I don't do anything to a picture. I just put it up. I'm in a hurry. I'm like, go, go, go. However, the time that I do take a few minutes to set myself apart from the competition, to do something a little bit different, to take that extra step and watermark my photo, to, instead of posting a picture of a cloud, to put a quote on it. You know, whatever it is that I want to do, I'm telling you, those are the pictures that get the most comments. Those are the pictures that get the most likes. Those are the pictures that get me the most business. And I'm going to go over in the next module why it's important to share your content with Facebook, with Twitter, etc. We're going to go over a bunch of stuff. But guys, I want you to pause after this module and really think of what you can do. I asked you guys, I'm begging you actually, please take time after this to create one compelling picture. And I would love if you even tagged me in it at Tarlise_Rideau. Tag me, let me know what you guys are doing. I want to help. I want to get yourself, your brand, your company out there and do something that's different. So guys, once again, I'm going to put a PDF below with all of the apps that I've been talking about, but take time after this module to download one of them if you don't already have them and create some compelling content for yourself. So I will see you guys in module 3, and I will talk to you guys soon.